Okay, and we're back. Now then, let me just get this all set up and running. Close you, and should be good to go. We've made it in. It looks like the servers are actually up and running. I haven't actually launched into the game yet to check if the actual in-game servers are working, but I did go ahead and set up my character real quick just so that I didn't have to, mess around with that in-stream. So Death Knight's created. We just have to log in and start the zone. And to start off with, we will go ahead and roll the opening cinematic, because the opening cinematic for Wrath is absolutely fantastic and picks up really nicely with where we were at the end of Warcraft 3. So let's start that.
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas. Child, I watched with pride as you grew into a weapon of righteousness. Remember, our line has always ruled with wisdom and strength. And I know you will show restraint when exercising your great power. Truest victory, my son, is stirring the hearts of your people. I tell you this, for when my days have come to an end, you shall be king.
Okay, so that's the end of the little opening there. And yeah, this is the second expansion for World of Warcraft. I think initially released 2007 or 8, somewhere around there. So about 3-4 years after the initial game came out, about 5 years after Warcraft 3 had come out. I completely missed this one. When I was first getting into Warcraft, it was I played Warcraft 3 right at the very, I don't know, a month or two before this expansion ended. And I finished it, was like, man, it was really cool. I actually really liked the story of this. I just wish that, you know, World of Warcraft, I didn't realize that WoW had a plot or any story at all. It's like, I wish I'd known that this was such a cool, like, setting, because I would have looked into this more. My friend was like, well, you know that, like, the current expansion is, like, wrapping up the plot of Warcraft 3. And I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, it ends in like a week though, so I completely missed this, never got a chance to try any of this, so this is really exciting for me to, like, 15 years later, finally get a chance to come back in and, like, play this. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to pop in with our Draenei Death Knight here. I've played this starting zone in retail, but I'm curious to see how this plays, like, with the Wrath of the Lich King, like, mechanics, because they've changed quite a bit about the game since this was originally released.
A hero, that's what you once were. You stood boldly against the shadow and purchased another dawn for the world with your life. But the evil you fought is not so easily banished. The victory you claimed, not so easily held. For now, the specter of death looms above the world yet again, and it has found new champions to bring about its final reign. Knights of darkness, wielding runes of death and destruction, bound by the will of the Lich King. This is the hour of their ascension. This is the hour of your dark rebirth.
Okay, and we're in, and yeah, it looks like it's a little busy around here. Let me real quick... I don't need this as large as it is. I need to do a little bit of maintenance here. A little too small. Go for like 12 point? 12 points, fine. And also potentially adjust the UI size in general. Does look a bit large for my tastes. There's a UI scale button. Alright, can I knock it down just a tiny bit? Yeah, that should be closer to what I'm looking for, and then I'll just pop the font size back up. There we go. That looks about like what I'm used to. So, reload the UI. That Doctor of Death definitely brings down property values. That's true. That's a fair point. Okay, what have we got for abilities here? I just need to check where I'm at. We've got my basic attack, we've got Death Grip. Really?
I don't have a target.
Hold up, Death Grip's super useful. I actually have played quite a bit of Death Knight, so I need to get my abilities set up where I'm used to having them. Fire Unholy Energy causing damage to the target. Okay, sure. Blood Strike causing 40% weapon damage. Total damage increased by each of your diseases on the target. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. Plague Strike. Vicious Strike deals 50% damage. Inflicts the target with a blood plague. Okay, that feels like it's going to be important. Icy Touch. Chill the target. Inflict them with Frost Fever. Very high threat when in frost presence. Okay. Dealing shadow damage. I feel like we want these two opening.
I need a target.
Wait, why can't I use this? Requires melee weapon. Oh, I don't have a melee weapon. Good. We'll start with that for now and see where we're going. And quest number 1 from Orphis.
All life must end.
Alright, all that I am, anger, cruelty, vengeance, I bestow upon you, my chosen knight. I've granted you immortality so that you may herald in a new dark age for the Scourge. Gaze now upon the lands below us. The Scarlet Crusade scurries to undo my work, while Light's hope stands defiantly against us, a blemish upon these plague lands. They must all be shown the price of their defiance. You will become by force of retribution. Where you tread, death will follow. Go now and claim your destiny, Death Knight. Alright.
Conquer in my name. Cruelty, vengeance, I bestow upon you.
Oh.
My chosen knight.
Is he gonna read it all now?
I have granted you immortality, so that you may herald in a new, dark age for the Scourge. Gaze now upon the lands below us. The Scarlet Crusade scurries to undo my work. while Light's hope stands defiantly against us, a blemish upon these plague lands. They must all be shown the price of their defiance. You will become my force of retribution. Where you tread, doom will follow. Go now and claim your destiny, Death Knight.
Okay. That's neat. I didn't realize they were going to voice all of that. I wouldn't have bothered reading it if I'd known that. Alright, we're here on our little floating fortress. Let's go see what we've got available. I'm supposed to go report to Instructor Resuvius in the heart of Asherus. Yeah, he's great. He's definitely not possessed or insane. Okay, Resuvius, what do you got for me? Heard the call of the Lich King. Time to answer your master. I'm assuming you're not going to read everything, right? That's probably just Arthas. Single most important piece of equipment to a Death Knight is the Rune Blade. Through the Rune Blade, Death Knight commands the powers of Frost, Blood, and the Unholy. Rune Blade acts as the vessel to store the power. Time has come for you to create your first Rune Blade. Search the weapon racks and find a battle-worn sword. Take the sword to a nearby Rune Forge and use it to create a Rune Blade. Okay, so we need to find ourselves a weapon. There's one. Oh god, did it turn off? 1 second. I think the game may have slightly changed. Yeah, let's move my settings back to default. Turn on auto loot. Alright. That should be good. Looks like my keybinds are all fine. And then I just go create a rune sword at this thing? Yes? Are we good? Okay, I've got it. We've got a sword. Extension of your being. Well done, you've successfully created your first rune-bladed weapon. With it, you'll sow the seeds of chaos and destruction in your wake. It will be a bloodied field of battle, littered with the corpses of all who dare oppose the Scourge. I get my first sword. Mark of War is etched indelibly upon your soul, Death Knight. You've learned the dark art of rune forging, and with it engraved runes of power upon your weaponry. Preparations for battle must be made. Return to one of the rune forges here in the heart of Asherus and use the power of rune forging to emblazon your weapon with a rune of power. Alright. So this is one of the little mechanics for this class, is every time you get a weapon, you can go over here and they're going to give me an ability. Yes, rune forging. Anytime you get a weapon, you need to bring it back to one of these rune forges and enchant your weapon with one of the enchantments, effectively. It's basically like enchanting, except special for Death Knights. So we have Cinder Glacier or Razor Ice. Affix your weapon with a rune that has a chance to increase the damage by 20% for your next 2 attacks that deal Frost or Shadow. Modifying your rune. Okay, so Frost and Shadow bonus, or 2% extra weapon damage is Frost. Increase enemies' vulnerability to Frost attacks. I feel like Cinder Glacier feels like it's going to be more useful.
I can't use them.
I don't want to enchant my Hearthstone. There we go. Cool. We've got that enchanted. We've got it equipped. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, that's a cool. It's got like an eye on it and bat wings. Very neat. Alright, remember these words, Death Knight. Runeforge is a Scourge instrument, exists only in Asherus, Naxxramas, and the Heart of Icecrown. You may only emblazon your weaponry at a Runeforge. Turn off and emblazon all your weapons. Yeah. When endless hunger will soon take hold of you. When it does, you will feel pain immeasurable. There's only one remedy for the suffering. The hunger must be sated. I give you the key to your salvation. Chained to the Heart of Asherus are those deemed unworthy of the Dark Brotherhood. Use your key to free an unworthy initiate. Allow them to equip their gear and battle you for their freedom. Kill and the pain will ease. Fail and suffer for eternity. Live or die. The choice is yours to make. Okay, so we need to go free a prisoner and then kill them. Who do we want to fight? We've got a Night Elf, a Tauren, Orc, Draenei. You're a dwarf? I think you're a dwarf. I think you're also a dwarf. I think you're also a dwarf. undead. It's got to be the night elf. How do I free you?
I need to get closer.
Alright, let's test this out.
I can't grab that.
Okay. There we go. I was like, we can just kind of alternate through these for now. There we go. I was like, apply both my little curse things, diseases, and then go with Blood Strike because it does extra damage based on diseases. So that should work reasonably well. And yeah, the mechanics for this are you're going to have 2 Blood Runes, 2 Frost Runes, and 2 Unholy Runes. And each of these attacks will use a different thing. So this uses 1 Unholy, this uses 1 Frost, and this uses 1 Blood. So cycling through each of these will allow you to put this one on cooldown, then put this one on cooldown, then put this one on cooldown. This one here requires Runic Power, which is this blue bar at the bottom. Every time you spend a rune, you gain, I think it's 15 Runic Power. That'll allow you to build up to use some of your runic attacks. Does this use anything? No cooldown, or is this a cooldown? No, like, cost. As expected, my chosen knight has triumphed. You're ready. Alright, you gonna send me out? Hold Asherus, the Grand Citadel of Death. It has no equal in the world. Not even the mighty Nex Ramus could withstand a direct assault from the Ebon Hole. Looming above the face of the necropolis is an all-seeing eye of Asherus. From it, the Master is able to see great distances into the territories held by our enemies. With the eye sees, the Lich King sees. Now the time has come for you to gaze through the eye. Lich King has called for you. Okay. Oh, they're raising new recruits here, too. Neat. Oh, they've got like a couple necromancers here. They're just like bringing in piles of dead bodies and resurrecting them into Death Knights. Cool. Alright. What is Corpulus, the food and drink vendor, sell?
Let's go.
We can get some mushrooms. It's mostly mushrooms. Mushrooms and a little bit of meat. Trade goods, general goods, corpse dust.
Yes,
What do you sell? Weird.
we will have our revenge.
Interesting. Alright. Anybody else around here? Okay, you are the repair guy. Corvus. Okay, this is worse gear, so if I needed crappier gear, I can get it, but I don't think I do. We can also head downstairs, because we're on the, like, upper level right now, and there's a lower level you can get to through that little pink teleporter there. Let's go check in with the Lich King, though. He seems like he's enjoying himself up here.
Speak.
Is he gonna read this? No, okay. Towering above this platform, Eye of Asherus. From it, you'll call forth a probe. Will then used to analyze Scarlet Crusade fortifications in New Avalon. Eye as a host of powers should make the acquisition of this data simple. Use the Eye's siphon to analyze the forge, town hall, hold, and chapel. Eye's control mechanisms located on the other side of the platform. Waste no more time. Alright. So. Take the Eye of Sauron. Are we gonna go? What are my options here? I've got Siphon of Asherus, Summon Ghouls on Scarlet Crusade, okay. Shroud from sight, combat and actions break Shroud. Let's stealth our way in, right? Okay, Eye of Asherus is in my control. I need to... I just, like, go here? What do you need me to do, game? Okay, go where this guy is. Oh, we are siphoning. Okay, there we go. I need to gather data, I guess, on these different locations. Where do you need me to stand for this? Very odd. Oh, we're taking some damage. Fall back a little bit. Maybe it doesn't need me to go there. Maybe it needs me to go over here? Yeah, this is working. Does it want me at like the front door, maybe? Okay, there's the town hall. Maybe I'm looking for these red arrows. Maybe it's not the other icon I was seeing. Maybe we just pay attention to the red arrows. Oh, I've made some friends. Let's just back up a little bit. And I need to get the Chapel of Crimson Flame. I'm guessing that's going to be this thing over here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, and then return to the Lich King. Can I just like, yeah, recall? Perfect. Alright, we've done our scout work. What do you got for me?
Bow to your master.
Prepare for battle as expected. There's something else. I sense an old enemy, an enemy I destroyed long ago. It matters not. We'll send the full might of the Scourge against them before they have a chance to evacuate their homes and put in place their defenses. Listen well, for I give you the words that will start war. My final judgment has been passed. Death to all. None shall stand so boldly against the might of the Scourge without reprisal. As you have served me well in your first task, so too shall you serve me in your next task. Take my judgment to High Lord Mograine at the command post of Asherus found on the first floor. Tell him to begin the assault. When the crusade has been dealt with, we will finish off the Argent Dawn. Okay. Dominion over Asherus. Oh, cool. Yeah, I forgot about this. And the Bladed Ebon Amulet. So we get an amulet and the ability to move faster while we're up here. How do I get down to him? I think it's downstairs. Yeah, teleport downstairs. What have we got? Oh yeah, he's just like right down here in the middle. Yeah, this is like the lower floor. You've got like an outer... Oh, Kultira Deathweaver and Thessarian. Neat. They're going to be important later. We've got a handful of little liches, and what are you? I seek training. Oh, and they have dual spec in here. Interesting. Okay, so they've actually started unlocking the like actual specs. Yeah, okay. This is changing quite a bit from where it was at previously. Oh, and we've got glyphs. Alright, cool. I was gonna say, there's a bunch of new mechanics they added in Wrath of the Lich King that changed from how things were before. So we've actually got like dedicated, like separate specializations now. This looks like a lovely place. Alright, what do we got over here? There's a bunch of unholy death knights. Ooh. Cool. Alright. Now let's go say hi to Mr. Mograine. Oh, Baron Rivendare. It's one of the bosses from, what's it called? The one dungeon. Stratholme.
Obey.
Hordes of war will soon echo across this land, waking the dead and calling forth the Scourge war machine. Woe unto those who would stand in our way. You and your brethren will lead the charge. When next I look upon the Scarlet Lands, my sight will be obscured by the legions of Asherus. Oh, weird. What those whispers were. March upon New Avalon begins now. Scourge Commander Thalanor awaits your arrival at the overhang located directly southeast of our current position. Report to Thalanor and requisition a Scourge Griffin to deliver you to Death's Breach. Thalanor will be waiting for you down below. That sounds like it's going well. Armies of the Scourge hear my call. The Scarlet Apocalypse has begun. Tear this land asunder and leave only death in your wake. Also, I apparently have a quest up here. What's this? And I should probably equip this amulet. Yes.
What?
Power of Blood, Frost, and Unholy. In the Hall of Command, you'll find the schools of Blood, Frost, and Unholy. Each school is a trainer that can provide you knowledge in various dark arts. Headmaster of the School of Blood, Alistra reigns over this Unholy, and Archlich Amalfazad holds dominion over Frost. Return here whenever you gain power and train.
Leave me be.
Okay, so when we level up, come back here to train. Got it. I probably should have updated Questy. Although actually it looks like they might have some form of quest tracking, at least. Whatever, we'll do this without Questy, it'll be fine. Who needs quest tracking? War has begun, I shall place upon you my finest griffin, delivery to Death's Breach. Below Asherus stands Death's Breach, the staging point for our assault upon the Scarlet Crusade. Ride one of my Scourge Griffins located on either side of this platform, report to Thalinar. Do as he says and you may live to see these lands fall before us. Alright. Let's go. This is so far very similar to, well, I mean, I knew the quest layout was going to be very similar to how it is in Modern. It is a little different how the abilities work. There's a much different, like, play style or rotation than what I'm used to. Smell it, fresh meat, the scent of the Scarlet Crusade wafts through the air. Apologies, Death Knight, I'm sure you're not interested in my choice of fine cuisine. You're here to work, to lead the charge. Yes, I know, the Lich King has told me all that I need to know about you. The time for bloodshed is now. Any race plays a Death Knight. Any race that is available right now, yes. And in retail, any race can also play as a Death Knight. There was a little while when they introduced some of the new allied races, they weren't able to play as Death Knights, but they've like retroactively gone back and added that in. I also don't remember if pandas were able to be Death Knights when they first came out. I know that when they added the Worgen and the Goblins, they were able to be Death Knights. I don't know if pandas were able to. I feel like maybe not. Make their stand now outside of Death's Breach, futilely attempting to push us back in hopes of saving their horses, mines, lumber, and citizens. Be your first message in Scourge Warfare, Terror. Go to the front lines south of here and destroy Scarlet Crusaders. Leave their corpses so that we may utilize them for the Death March. Most importantly, kill the fleeing villagers. Soldiers dying are an affordance, but villagers, that's what strikes fear into the hearts of men. Yeah, I have a Panda Death Knight now because it was really funny, because they're just giant roly-poly boys. But, Death Baby. Yeah, like there's a gnome. There's a gnome Death Knight right here. Look at them. They're adorable. We've got, what else we got around here? We've got, that's another Draenei. There's another gnome. We've got an orc here? No, that's a dwarf. There's a dwarf here. There's more Draenei. Yeah, you got a little bit of everybody. At this point in time, every race that was available was able. Salnar the Horseman. Grand Theft Palomino. How fortuitous it is the Crusade is a stable full of horses and mere stone's throw from this post. Hey, wait, get back here. So they guard it tenaciously. An enterprising young Death Knight could break through the defense and take what is rightfully his. Once you acquire a horse from the Havenshire stables, return to me and I'll see what I can be done about transforming it into a proper Death Charger. It's only stealing if you're caught. Watch out for that deranged stable master. Okay, so we need to go get ourselves a horse. Yeah, here's a night elf, Death Knight, right here. We've got, who are you? You are also a night elf. Yeah. Variety of people running around. And fun bit is that while you're in this starting area, you don't belong to either the Alliance or the Horde. Like both factions are. There's a separate third faction called the Ebon Blade, and all Death Knights belong to the Ebon Blade, and so when they're in areas like this, like, if I can find an example, I need to find a Horde race Death Knight. Somewhere around here there's going to be one. But yeah, you can find, like, an orcish Death Knight or whatever, and they wouldn't be hostile to you. You'd be able to interact with them, which you normally wouldn't be able to do. And the same thing goes when you're up, like, on Asherus itself. What are you? You're a Draenei. I'm surprised there's so many Alliance Death Knights here. I'm on a server that's like 98% Horde. I'm actually wondering, because you get a free Death Knight right off the bat, I'm wondering if a lot of the people on this server were like, well, we can actually go, I wouldn't mind having an Alliance alt, and having a Death Knight that starts at level 55 will save me some time on that. What are you? Born of the Lich King's victory over Illidan's Storm Range in the heart of the Frozen Waste. That's the cutscene we saw at the end of Warcraft 3. Death's challenge is a rite of passage all Death Knights must undergo. Seek out other Death Knights of Asherus and challenge them to a duel. They must accept and fight until the victor emerges. Okay, so I need to go fight some duels. And... oh, one of the Necromancers. This guy's got the same, like, design as the Necromancers from Warcraft 3. The Wingy Ladies are the Valkyr. They are the, like, guardians of the afterlife. They carry soldiers. They're Valkyries, basically, but they've been corrupted and tainted by the Scourge and serve the Lich King now. Sylvanas has a few of them nowadays. Well, had a few of them before she went nuts and the writing got terrible. Oh, Stavros. That's a nice, a good character name. Sky Darkeners are mindless constructs with one purpose: kill. Specifically, they're aiming to kill any man or woman they see fleeing Havenshire for the safety of New Avalon. We certainly can't allow these cowards to make it to safety and take up arms against us. One slight problem: they use Serenite arrows for maximum range and damage. Serenite, however, is a metal found only in Northrend, so supplies are limited. Retrieve those arrows for me and I will reward you handsomely. Okay, so we've got our basic thing here. I need to go fight 3 duels against other Death Knights. So if we just walk around and look for Death Knight initiates like this fellow right here. Yes. I challenge you to a duel. Let's go.
Speak your piece.
So just win a few duels. This shouldn't be too bad. We can just stack our diseases. It's a pretty basic rotation right now. Apply your little dot debuff, whatever.
Speak your piece.
You want to go? Come on, there we go. Pop this once your debuffs are applied. Go for a second round of these. Pop a death coil. Nothing too fancy. 1, 2. Pop into the red. Go for this again. There we go. You want to keep as many of your runes on cooldown as possible, because if you're just sitting there with restored runes, like 2 restored runes, then you're just wasting potential.
Make it quick.
Keep your resources on recharge.
Our master's will
challenge you?
be done.
Yes, alright. How many more do I need? 2 more? Alright. We're taking a little bit of damage, but nothing too bad. I'm curious to see if Blood Death Knights still get as many ridiculous self-heals as they do in retail. Because in retail, they're just, like, it's broken. It's so stupid how much self-heal they get. Also, come to think of it, I have a self-heal because I'm a Draenei. The whole reason I picked being a Draenei. Gift of the Naru. Free health.
Our master's will be done.
And those. Give me one of those. Death coil. Pop this. Pop that. Pop another one of these. Another one of these. There we go. Pass. There's our 5 duels down. Let's go see what we get as a reward for that. Also under the Pets tab of the character sheet. Really? Did they change things? Odd. Insignia of the Scourge. Alright. Yeah, actually, let's take a look at what they've added here, because they've changed quite a bit of the UI as well. We've got our Relic slot. Okay, that's new. We've got all our basic stats, that's all the same. We've got our reputation. Skills seems to be more or less the same as what it was in, like, Burning Crusade. That's nothing too different there. We've got all our different skill trees. We still have skill ranks, so that's fine. Talent tree. Oh, we got our first level. Where do I want to put talents? I should probably look at a talent guide at some point here. That might be worth doing. Oh, we got the achievements tab. That's right, they just added this today. This Wrath of the Lich King was the first expansion that had achievements, so we can see we've already got some achievements that, like, sort of retroactively leveled in. There's nothing too fancy that I have unlocked, it looks like, which is fine. Like, oh. So, okay, a lot of this stuff doesn't retroact. I probably have to log into some of my other characters and we'll get some of this stuff. Alright. What else did they change? We've got our quest log, sure. We've got friends lists. We've got, oh, a PS dedicated PvP tab. That's nice. We've got our group finder if we want to try and find a group. Indicates that you welcome new players into your group and willing to act as a guide for them. Okay, fair enough. This will be the system menu, and this will be the support ticket menu. Alright. So overall, it's pretty similar to what we had. Yep, it's all still looking the same. Also, what are you? You've given me a trinket, removes all movement impairing effects. Oh. So, it's my free action trinket. Got it. So we need to go steal a horse and recover some arrows. And actually, one second here. Let me look up Icy Veins. Let's go to Icy Veins. What do we have for Wrath of the Lich King Classic, Death Knight, Blood Leveling Guide. Talents at level 56. Oh, do I have like a crap ton of talent points here? No. Consider a lot of talent points as soon as you create your character. Oh, got it. So I don't get my talent points until much, much later. Got it, got it, got it. I was like, I'm going to unlock a whole bunch of them as we go along. But it looks like we're going to want... Whenever you kill an enemy that grants experience, you gain 10 runic power. Sure, what is this? Whenever your blood runes are on cooldown, you gain Blade Barrier, which decreases damage taken. Oh, that's quite good. Let's get that going. Alright. Start walking into town. We need to look for arrows, and we need to find a horse. I'm supposed to watch out for, like, the Horse Master. Apparently the Horse Master is a problem. I seem to remember him being, like, quite dangerous even in, like, retail. And arrows, I know in retail they kind of like glitter, and you can just kind of find them on the ground, laying around here, various places. Is that my horse master there? That's just a random captain. Also, why? Okay, hold up. We need to, real quick, import... Is it you? Names. There we go. I was like, I need the little health bars up. Like, why am I not getting health bars? There it is. Alright. I've apparently got another quest over here. Go ahead and grab this guy. Oh, good lord. I think I pooped. Oh god. What the hell? I need to steal a horse.
I can't cast that yet.
I'm assuming
That
that
spell isn't ready. Yeah.
this is just like run in here.
I need to get closer.
That's the guy they're warning me to stay away from over there. So all I should need to do is just hop over the fence, hop on a horse. We could probably just ride this right on back up. Go ahead and steal this horse, and then we'll come back down, kill some more citizens, and look for some more arrows. Up we go. Have I stolen this horse successfully? Yes, okay, we've stolen the horse successfully. Good. Now for the true test, can you show mastery of an undead charger and brutally overtake the thing you desire most? Horse you've stolen has been taken to the realm of shadows. There my dark rider will slay the beast and raise it as a death charger. Do you think yourself brave enough to enter the realm of shadows in pursuit of a death charger? If you accept, I will transport you to the shadow world. Once there, seek out a dark rider in the open field south of us. To emerge victorious, you must slay him, overtake his death charger, and return it to Death's Breach. Issue the marksman's call should you succeed. Alright. So we need to go and kill us a horse. Oh, we've still got the XP buff too. Nice. So, look for... There's one. Dark Rider. Get him targeted.
It's too far away.
Let's get him over here. Oh. Apparently I can't pull a whole horse over here. That's disappointing. Alright. That went pretty well. Do I just like return and let the guy know I've got the horse? Alright. I think this should get me my first mount. Do I have to just like... Yeah, there we go. Hello, Salinar. Return to me in the world of the living for your reward. Okay, hello. I learn Ashra's Death Charger, and we get a Sigil of the Dark Rider. Unique relic. Increase the damage by your Blood Strike and Heart Strike by 90. Well, that's good. And we've apparently learned... Where do mounts live? Pet. They do. Okay, they added like a separate mount tab. Interesting. Oh, that's really cool. That means you don't need to keep Ah, you used to have to keep like this item in your inventory in order to use your mount. So now I can just pull it. No. Pull that from here. Beautiful. All right. I get my fancy little glowy horse. And now we need to go finish killing a bunch of villagers and looking for arrows. I haven't seen any arrows yet. I hope they're like highlighted. They're not highlighted. This is gonna be real annoying. Come here. Oh, I've pulled like the entire village. It's a little less than usual, but I think we'll be fine. Oh my god. The fact that I'm able to fight 3 of these at once is a little ridiculous. Yeah, 3 of these at once and I barely take any damage. That's a little silly. Arrows. Where the hell are all of the arrows? Is it just peasants that I'm looking for, right? Oh no, citizens, yeah, okay, yeah. That guy counted as a Scarlet Crusader, you say? Interesting.
That's still recharging.
Ah, Scarlet Peasant. So because he's got the word Scarlet in his name, he counts as a part of the Scarlet Crusade. Okay, fine. Oh, there's one of the arrows. So they're like green. Got it. Go get that. Also, it looks like there's a quest for me over here. This mailbox has a quest for me.
I'm out of range.
Come here. Alright. Oh, there's some more arrows too. Perfect. What does the mailbox have for me? Abandoned mail. Atop the mailboxes are several illegible letters and scrolls. Perhaps you should check inside. Okay. I've got mail. Well, according to this I have mail, but I don't seem to have mail. Game, are you feeling okay? Let's reload the UI real quick. There it is! In the name of the light, to High General Abendis, New Avalon, news from the north. And we can delete that. What is this? Hope this letter finds you in good health. My name is Dancel Adams, Hunter, Scarlet Crusader by blood. I'm writing this letter to inform you I've witnessed a miracle during a root. Oh, for the love of God, I'm reading my mail, sir. Come back later. During a routine purging of heathens in the scourge-infested Plaguewood, my party and I were interrupted by a deafening screech coming from the sky. When we looked to the heavens toward Naxxramas, our jaws dropped to the floor. I tell you this now, it was a sight not believed. The dread citadel was moving. Slowly at first, and then with a thunderous roar, poof, it was gone. That's right, High General, Naxxramas is gone, no more. Could it be anything other than a miracle of the light? I say not. May it be impure, unkempt barbarians are judged and sentenced next. Praise be the light. Please let our brothers and sisters know of this miracle, High General. May the light preserve you for all eternity, so may spread the good word until the end of days. The closer. So Naxxramas, if you're not familiar with it, is one of these giant, like, scourge citadels. It's one of these floating fortress things, and it was one of the big, like, vanilla World of Warcraft raids. Home to a lot of the, like, scourge army.
Mercy is for the weak.
Mercy's for the weak. Nice. It used to be floating, like, over the Plague Lands here. So you'd see it hanging out, and then it would just apparently, like when this expansion came out, it left. It got up and moved. Okay, I don't really want to fight the Scarlet Farmhound. I mean, I can. I'll win, but I don't have a reason to fight them. And I might have a reason to fight them later, so I'd rather not thin them out any more than I need to. Right now, though, it looks like, man, they really were raining down hell on this potato or pumpkin field. Oh, you there. Come here.
Do not hesitate.
I can't cast that.
Come here. Yeah, many pumpkins. Maybe we'll get to go pumpkin carving.
Or be killed.
I like the Lich King just randomly whispering to me here. That's quite fun. Why can't I attack?
Survivors.
Oh, I think there might be some minor server lag going on here. Or maybe it's because they're cowering and it's not quite finding where they, like I'm like not in range, quote unquote. Like it's having some pathing issues. That's entirely possible. Here's a citizen on the ground. Why are you asleep here? Oh, this person's only level 33. Oh no. Oh, these peasants are quite weak, would you believe?
I need to target something first.
Mercy is for the weak.
Alright, what do I need left? I need to kill one more citizen. There's one right now. Okay, we've done all of our quests. We just need to return to Valinor and Orithos and let them know our work down here is done, and they should send us on the next little branch of our quest chain. I'm curious, so this feels much easier than like normal WoW, which is to be expected. Like Death Knights were always kind of known as being like horrendously busted overpowered. I'm curious though also, like I know Wrath also changed some like mechanics and stuff that made the game a little bit more streamlined than it was in Burning Crusade. So I'm curious if I go back to like my Hunter, if it's easier now. Chaos Drives, let suffering hold the reins. You feel the sensation of raw power coursing through your body. Such a thing cannot exist for mortals. The front lines are now dismantled. The Geist will finish the job. Prepare the grounds for Vesuvius. We turn our attention to more important tactical targets, and we get a signet ring. Perfect. Apparently he doesn't have any other quests for me, but that's fine. Is there... yeah. A shop around here. Sell all this nonsense here. I don't need any of this crap. I don't... we'll hang on to the cloth. It's fine. And we'll go let Orithos know we got his arrows for him. Well done. You feed the Scourge War Machine with your deeds. Your reward is promised. I assume that I want to pick the blood one because I'm planning on leveling his blood. What are the differences though? So 49 strength, 15, or 49 armor, 15, 13. Shadow resistance, nature resistance, improves crit strike, frost resistance. Ah, it's just what resistance we're getting. I guess it doesn't really matter then. Let's take a look at what they look like then. So this one is that, or that, or... I mean, admittedly, the Shroud of the North Wind is kind of the coolest looking one. But I kind of like this red cape too. That's fine. I'm going for Blood Death Knight, so we'll go for the red cape. There we go. And it looks like I've got another quest available over here. Valinor, what do you got for me? Gothic the Harvester. Crusade is in a frenzy. They've converted all forces outside New Avalon to set up blockade at Light's Point. East of here, they're desperately trying to strip the Havenshire mine of all resources and load the cargo aboard the frigates they've docked at the coast. Let's stir things up a bit. Gothic the Harvester, Grand Necromancer of the Lich King, has graced us with his presence. He has a gift he'd like to bestow upon the Scarlet Crusade. Seek him out. Alright. Sir? Fought hard to invade the realm of the Harvester. My apologies, Draenei. Old habits die hard. Dalinar sent you then. I trust you're somewhat competent. I do have a gift for the Scarlet Dogs, one that is sure to speed up their work in the mines. Okay. What are we doing? Come to the Frozen Heart next round is to feast on souls and deliver a vicious thrashing upon our sworn enemies, and I'm all out of souls. The device I'm about to give you is a portable plague spreader. Take it east to the Havenshire mines and unleash it near the Scarlet Miners working inside. Use it to turn the miners into ghouls and return to me when you have a small army at your side. I've saved a special place for them in the vacuum cleaner of souls. I don't know if I believe that this man knows what a vacuum cleaner is, but sure. Apparently they've got maybe the gnomes have it. I could see the gnomes having a vacuum cleaner. Okay, so I need to bestow gifts on Scarlet Miners. Do I do this while they're alive or while they're dead? Ah, perfect. While they're alive. Oh, and this occasionally summons their ghosts. I see. Okay, so I need... It doesn't always work. Got it. Am I doing this wrong? I have to, like, kill them first? We'll assume I'm doing it right. I mean, there do seem to be plenty of miners down here, so we can just keep throwing plague spreaders at them. I mean, I'm seeing plenty of... Maybe, okay, let's try killing one and then doing this. I feel like it's supposed to be when they're alive, though. I guess we'll try killing one and then... If I, like, throw this at your corpse, does that do anything? No, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so it's definitely while they're still alive. I've just been fairly unlucky. Okay. That I haven't gotten even a single one of them yet. I must be doing something wrong. Do I have to, like, weaken them? Maybe that's it. Yes, okay. Weaken them. And then you're good to go. I see. Yeah, maybe it's just random chance. I've just been really unlucky. Because that one didn't work. We got one. Alright. We got two. We got 3. All right, now it's starting to work. Maybe I just got really unlucky there. 4. Yeah, I think we just got really unlucky. And yeah, we just managed to land like a lot of ghosts in a row. It looks like, yeah, they can either turn into a ghost or one of your little minions, and I just happened to get like all of the ghosts. Alright. That there is 5 ghouls. Let's get the heck out of here. There's 5, right? Kind of hard to tell. They're kind of running around a lot. But I think there's 5 of them in there. If we need to come back and get more, I guess we can. But I think we've got 5 of them running around here. Come on, ghouls. Let's go. Yeah, there's 5 of them. Alright. Let's get them all over here. I think they're supposed to, like... There we go. 5 ghouls returned. And... Okay, so he blew one of them up and they all jumped into this little pit. Alright. Scarlet forces a new Avalon at Light's Point challenge us. Time to attack the Scarlet Fleet at Light's Point has come. The decision at the mine has... The diversion of the mine has caused chaos amidst their ranks. They're frantically working to clear the area to return to their ships. Time is ripe. Prince Valinar is seizing this opportunity to finish off the Scarlet Fleet. Report to him at once. And... what did we get here? A trinket. Improves critical strike. Melee attacks which reduce you below 35% health, cause you to gain parry rating for 10 seconds. Cannot occur more than once every 30 seconds. Alright. Sell off extra garbage, repair my gear, get rid of this. I don't need anything that restores mana, because I don't have mana. Alright. Attack of opportunity. Served as well, Death Knight. Few of your brethren have survived our initial attack upon the Scarlet Interlopers. You remain as one of the strongest. East of us past the Havenshire Mine in the coast, called Light's Point by the Scarlet Crusade. 1,000 soldiers stand between us and their ships. Insurmountable, hardly the point. In their haste, the Crusade will make one fatal error, forgetting to check the mine cars. You're to return to Havenshire Mine east of here. Locate the mine car my minions have planted near the outhouse. Climb inside the mine car and a Scarlet Miner will unwittingly see to it you're placed safely behind enemy lines. Once aboard one of your ships, use the cannons against them, slaughter them all. Call the Griffin from the cannon when you're ready to return. Alright. So we're gonna sneak in. I can't help but notice that most of my other fellow compatriots here seem to have picked Razor Ice as their glyph. As you can see by the glow of the sword, like their swords are all that like blue. Oh, this guy's got the Cinder Frost or whatever the hell the name of this thing I've got on my sword is. Let's go. We're looking for a mine cart near an outhouse. Ah, there's one now. Let's get in here. Where'd this come from? Better get it down to the ships before the foreman sees it. Alright. We're on our way to the ships. And yeah, fighting your way down here would be a nightmare. 13k health on each of these guys. They're all elites. You definitely die. Especially once you get down to down to here. I'm curious if anybody's ever tried to get an entire server's worth of people on launch day and just come down here and see if they can pull through some of this, but I feel like you just get overwhelmed. I don't know, I don't think there's there's any getting through this. Alright, I need to kill 100 Scarlet Defenders. Just leave this here. Alright.
Chugga 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 choo choo.
Can I just like go nuts here? What does this do? Enemies in close proximity are eliminated. Okay, so I have something if people get onto the ship and try to fight me, I have a way to defend myself. Got it. Who's shooting me? I feel like we have one. Yes. How do I call for retreat? Oh, get back onto here and call for retreat. There we go. A 100 of them dead, and away we go. Oh, and they just respawn like instantly. Yeah, there's no way you'd be able to do anything down here. I wonder what's up here. Scarlet Fleet Guardian. Pardon me. I wonder if there's like anybody important over there. Like you could maybe get down to that, but oh. Where are we going? Come on, flippity flappity, let's go. I know you don't have like much wing on your wing, but you gotta go faster. There we go. Prince Valinar, Massacre, like fleet. Entire Scarlet Fleet wiped out in a matter of minutes. I receive a commendation from the Lich King for this. All that remains for the Scarlet Crusade now are the denizens of New Avalon. I'll set the fire starters and necromancers on Havenshire immediately. You will carry my report to the High Lord. This is a full report of our victory at Death's Breach. You are to deliver this to High Lord Mograine inside Asher's. I've made sure to include your heroics in the report. Mograine will undoubtedly reward you greatly for this victory. Go now. Okay, so we're going back up to let him know that we've succeeded at wiping out the forces down at the landing here. Oh. Adjusted my chair and almost ran over my microphone cord. Let's get this equipped and head back on up. How do I, oh, do I just like hop on this? I thought you teleported up. Silly me. We have to fly up. And then report to Mograine. Can I mount in here? No. Alright. Mograine, what do you got for me?
Exist only to serve him.
I was certain you'd make it back in one piece. Yes. The entire Scarlet Fleet, such power. I've not seen such display of domination in years since my father wielded. It's not important. Oh, hello. Yes, your commendation, lest I forget. Will the Lich King that drives us onwards? None are more aware of this than Death Knights. Our very existence is intrinsically tied to his consciousness. Surely you've heard him speak to you, invading your thoughts. Can you hear him now? Perhaps it's too early for you. Yes, my lord, it will be done. You are to return to Death's Breach and report to Prince Valinar, Lich King commands it. Alright. We've got another piece of gear here. Let's see also, as long as we're up here, we did gain a level. What do we have for new abilities? Pestilence. Spreads existing blood plague and frost fever infections from your target to other enemies within 10 yards. What does this do? Frost fever and blood plague. Well, that's very convenient. So that will give me an AoE on Where does that live? Pestilence? Yeah, I can use that to infect a bunch of people at once, which is super useful. What do you have elsewise? Frost Presence. Takes on a presence of frost, increasing stamina by 8, armor contributions from cloth, leather, mail, and plate by 60%, reducing damage taken by 8. That's ridiculous. Holy crap. Increases threat generated, only one presence may be activated at a time. And then Mind Freeze. This is my Interrupt, right? Yep, good. Rune of Spell Breaking. Affix your one-handed rune weapon with a rune that deflects 2% of all spell damage. Okay, so deflect a rune. Two-handed rune weapon with a rune that deflects 4% of spell damage. Death Strike. Deadly attack that deals 75% weapon damage plus 84 and heals you by 5% for each of the diseases on the target. Gotcha. Okay, so this is something I'm familiar with. Raises a ghoul to fight by your side. If no humanoid corpse that yields experience or honors available, you must supply corpse dust to complete the spell. Maximum of 1 ghoul at a time, lasts 1 minute. Alright. Very good. Let's get our spells all sorted out here. We've got our Raise Dead. We'll stick that like over here. I don't think I'm going to use that too often. Mind Freeze goes right here. I don't really need this anymore. I guess we'll hang on for now. Frost Presence, very good. Blood. Really, Death Strike counts as unholy. Sure. It uses 1 frost and 1 unholy rune. And heals me. So pop 1 of each of these, burn 2 blood, pop this. Alright, I'm seeing a rotation forming in my brain here. We can also wait. Pop each of these, spread it to everybody, pop this, pop this. This uses runic power. Alright, good. I'm seeing how this is all fitting together now. There's an actual, like, functioning rotation here that I could use. Return to Death's Breach and report to Valinar. Let's head on down. Hop on the horse and go see what Valinar has to offer for me. Oh, we've also got, yeah, the Scourge, like Arthas' Scourge logo from Warcraft 3 on the banners here. Valinar, what do you got for me? Havenshire's ours. 1,000 corpses litter the ground, patiently awaiting rebirth. We strike now at our enemy with the awakened strength of the Scourge. The ghouls have already begun their assault. Forces have moved in behind them and taken the Crypt of Remembrance. Attacks upon the gates of the last Scarlet Bastion have begun. Our ghouls are wearing the Crusade's front lines down while we labor to fortify our new forward base, the Crypt of Remembrance. Venture south to the crypt, which borders New Avalon, and report to my brother, Prince Kelesith. I'll be expecting you. Prepare yourself, for you're about to witness the next stage of Scourge warfare, domination. Ride now, Deathlight. Alright, away we go. To our forward operating base. Alright. I'm leaving the looking for group channel because I don't care about that anymore. Let's see what we've got going on down here. Oh yeah, and you can actually see we've conquered this area. This was the area where all the little, like, villagers and stuff were before. All the horses have been replaced with death chargers. We got a bunch of lovely ghouls running around down here. Very nice. Ooh, what are you? Hello. Scourge Plague Hound. Oh, these were the little dogs that were running around on the pumpkin farm. We've turned them into Plague Hounds. Very cool looking. And Noth the Plague Bringer. Might look like an ordinary pumpkin patch now, but once the plague cauldron is placed, it'll become a source of disease, rotten plague. Where is Hagen? I can tell you where he's not. Look at this pumpkin patch. Notice anything missing? Of course you don't, because you're a moron. Your brain was probably the first thing to die. When commanded to put together a plague cauldron, you will help me. Directly inside the gate of New Avalon is the inn. Enter the inn and steal an empty cauldron. Go to the forge, also near the gate, and steal some chains. Bring those back to me along with 10 Crusader skulls. Do I need to tell you where to get those too? He seems like a nice gentleman. Alright, so they want me to head into New Avalon. Gather some supplies. We've also got the Crypt of Remembrance here. I need to go down and pick up some stuff. Crypt Guardians. We've got Phineas up here. What have you got? I'd like to make a purchase. Sell all of this. Where are you? Baron Rivendare. Hello. Convinced they are a unique lot amongst humans. My logic is they lack higher brain function, unable to logically assess the situation and calculate an outcome. One only has to make mention of the light to get them frothing and battle ready, at which point they will run headlong into an engagement with complete disregard for their own well-being. And Kellisith. Hell Death Knight, I'm a Blood Elf, or Blood Lord Kellisith, ruler of the southeastern reaches of Northrend. The Lich King has sought to utilize my talents in ending the mortal affront to the Scourge. As with all things the Lich King asks of me, I am happy to oblige. Of course, a sea of endless souls to sate my thirst certainly sweeten the deal, don't you think? Nothing less than total annihilation will suffice. To that end, a few hundred mindless ghouls assaulting the front gate of New Avalon will not do. We must infiltrate the inner sanctum and dispose of their officials. They must be shown that no one can escape the Scourge's grasp. Make your way to New Avalon Town Hall, southwest of here, and assassinate the mayor. Search the building of New Avalon Registry and bring it to me. Alright. Oh, and apparently Baron Rivendare now has a quest for me. What do you got for me? Lambs to the slaughter. Most humans would have fled the moment a Scourge Necropolis took up residence in their airspace, not the Scarlet Crusade. I must confess I rather enjoy our exchanges with the Crusade. Through the years, Scourge battles against them have resulted in several of the most tragic events in human history, yet here we stand, again, locked in battle. We shan't deny them the pleasures of eternal servitude. To the Lich King, enter New Avalon and fulfill their death wish, leave no survivors. Alright. Kill 25 people, kill the mayor, get the registry, gather some materials for a cauldron. Easy enough. I guess we just, like, head in? Okay, I don't really need to kill you guys. Crusade soldier. Maybe I do need to kill them. Not sure what counts as a Crusade soldier. Oh, and citizens anyway. Okay, if I do this, and then this, and then this, easy, alright. Oh, and I get Crusader skulls from the citizens too. Well, this is very convenient. Oh man, all these skulls? I didn't think I was gonna get skulls from you. Wait, lady, get over here. Come back.
Yeah.
Oh, this is super convenient. And here's my cauldron. Oh, this is just going so well. Anybody else around here? Okay, I need to get chains from the forge. I didn't think I was going to be getting skulls from these guys. And I figured when they asked for 10 of them, it was going to be like they were super rare. But no, it turns out everyone has a skull. This is super convenient. You there. Come here. I need to borrow your skull for a minute. Yeah, they all have skulls.
That's still Richard.
Oh man, that's just great.
That spell isn't ready.
How do you feel about the commanders? Are we good with them? If I would stop missing, that would be lovely. Oh, and I've got that self-heal now, so I basically never... Okay, we're at the point now where I'm basically immortal. That's good. Little self-heal will keep me alive just fine. Okay, this is the forge. Get the chains. I need one more skull, and we need to kill, like, everyone. And then need to find the town hall. Get you over here. You'll have a skull, probably. Yeah, perfect. Alright. Let's head towards the town hall. I need 6 more of the soldiers.
I need to get closer.
Oh, that was a bit of a waste. I did that in the wrong order, because that lady died twice. Okay, everybody here is dead.
It's
And they
too far
changed
away.
it. So in retail, this uses runic power, not runes. Weird. Alright, more citizens. That's good. Get all the plagues on everybody. Alright. How many more citizens do I need dead? Looks like we're doing alright. Yeah. Alright, we've killed all the citizens we need. Is there... Where's the town hall? That's probably it over there, huh?
I don't have a target.
And I need 5 more soldiers? If I were soldiers, where would I live? I mean, apparently not at Town Hall, because it looks like everyone here is dead. There's a Crusader over there. Let's get him. Kill all of you. We're nice and healed back up. Okay, we need to wait for the mayor to revive. We've got the registry. Oh, I almost had the registry. Somebody else got it. There we go. Oh, another gnome. I'm noticing it is only Alliance here. I'm wondering if they did separate the Horde and the Alliance for this, for some reason. Or if just everybody on this server decided they were going to start an Alliance Death Knight. Mayor Quimby's dead? Was that a Simpsons reference? That's funny. I don't think I've ever actually noticed that before. I've done this zone a few times, but yeah, I don't think I ever noticed that was a Simpsons reference there. 3 more soldiers. What have we got? I'm assuming that's anybody with Scarlet in their name.
I'm out of range.
Okay, I'm assuming this guy back here is probably a
I need
soldier.
to get closer.
Hit you. You. Wear this down a little bit. And one more
I'm
soldier.
out of range.
One, two, get the heal. Alright. All of our quests complete. We'll go turn this in over here. I think we'll start with the guy that's adding the plague cauldron. Alright, Mr. Noth. I've recovered your stuff for you. Perfect, give me a moment to set things up.
My task is done.
Ready to begin spewing its foul corruption across the land. Now Deathlight, a brief lesson in plague cauldrons. The gas the cauldron emits is deadly to the living but empowers Scourge as well as all Scourge creations. Feeds off of death and grows stronger the longer it feeds. Take these Crusader skulls and drop them in the cauldron. You will be quite happy with the results. Very good. In you go. I get Noth's special brew, and apparently, yeah, every 20 skulls I get, I can turn in some more. I'm up to 15 right now. What does Noth's special brew do? Oh, it's a health restore, and it restores runic power. That's actually really cool. Wow, restoring runic power is super useful. Well, if we get any tough fights, we can use that. I might actually hang on to that. Like 50. Forget the health. Restoring runic power is super helpful. I honestly didn't realize there was any way to do that other than just like spending runes. Because normally the only way to get runic power is by spending runes. Registry will tell us many things about the scarlet insects. Death rates, birth, but most importantly, movement. Look here. They've already sent 3 vessels abroad. Let's see where they headed. It mutters something about latitude and longitude as he calculates the route. Possible they sailed to Northred. Besides the coordinates are the words Crimson Dawn. In my travels across this world, I've made several interesting discoveries. For instance, did you know that with the proper amount of encouragement, one can extract all the truths that a man dares hide? As luck would have it, I happen to have some encouragement on hand. Pull something out of an ornately jeweled box. These are my persuaders. Equip them and take to the field. Apply the pointy ends to the soldiers of New Avalon. Discover the truth about this Crimson Dawn. Okay. Convince their unique lot amongst the humans. Yeah, good. I've killed a lot of them. Quite effective with that blade. Perhaps Lich King permitting, you would be interested in becoming one of my minions. Stratholm is looking for a new mayor. Reeves of Slaughter. Alright. Equip all of this junk. What is this? Enchanting. Enchant boots, lesser spirit. Well, that's actually really cool. I could use that eventually, so we'll sell all this junk, keep that, get rid of this. Right click to open. And we need to equip these pointy sticks and go interrogate people. From what I remember, this quest is a bit of a drag because you just have to go around and like stab people until they decide to like answer the question that you need. So we like just sit here and keep stabbing this guy like this until he decides to talk. Like, you just kind of engage in combat and sit here. Because they have, like, a chance to hit, basically. Alright, that's a no from him. I guess we'll go head on up and hope for the best of luck on this guy. Also, what am I... Okay. Blood form. Increased damage done by 15 and healing by 4. This one increases all of my armor. Reduced damage taken, increased threat generated. I feel like damage and healing is more useful to me right now. Alright. How does this guy feel about fighting me? Tell me about the Scarlet Dawn, come on. This quest is every bit as slow in retail, which is really obnoxious. No, alright, another one. We're actually, like, getting a little low on health here. To be fair, I guess we can use our heal ability a bit. I guess we just wander around and look for more guys to stab. Come here. Yeah, we'll just use our use our heal every time we get a chance to. That seems reasonable. Oh, I only get the heal if I. Okay, wait. You're talking. Finally, thank you. We've only been told the Crimson Dawn is awakening. You see, the light speaks to the High General. It is the light that guides us. Movement was set in motion before you came. We do as we told. It's what must be done. I know very little else. High General chooses who may go and who must stay behind. There's nothing else. You must believe me. Any roads have been talked about for years. Alright. We have gotten the info about the Crimson Dawn, so I can actually put my real weapon back on now. Talk to Kelesith and let him know what we discovered. Send Orbaz, Thessarian, and Koltira behind enemy lines to search for the courier. They've set up a base of operations in the Scarlet Tavern, located at the southern end of New Avalon. The tavern is tucked away behind two orchards adjacent to the Chapel of the Crimson Flame. Make your way to the tavern and report to Orbaz. He will update you on their situation. Alright. We're heading out. Also, did we get enough skulls? I need one more skull and I can get more of those potions. Let's actually grab one now. I'm never going to remember to come back here
It's too far
before we
away.
leave. I suppose there's actually probably an argument to be made for, like, farming these. Huh. I wonder if you can come back here later and, like, farm these skulls? Hello? I didn't say I'm under attack. Like, before I attack this guy.
Task done. Task done.
Are we good? Where did you come from? Alright, gather all the skulls. We'll go and...
I'm out of range.
yeah, turn this in. Get more of that potion. I'm curious if I should, like, stock up on this. Unique 20. Because, like, that could be really good. Priestly preening, be like your betters. Cultivate a fulsome beard, for it conceals the imperfections of the face from the light. Purify your hands in the milk of the mare. They be soft and supple when handling the offertory. Bathe in the rivers, allowing the glorious natural gifts of the light to cleanse your skin. Replace regularly your holy raiment, that your appearance and odors not offend the servants of the light. Maintain at all times an upright posture, let not fatigue nor sloth curl the spine. This continues for several more pages of minutia. Alright. Past the orchards, we should find a house. Inn, where our friends have all set up base. Hello. Up here, you weren't followed, were you?
I will
No.
listen. For now.
Looks like we'll let anyone into the Dark Order these days. When I was given the gift, things were different, much different. As to this courier, we haven't got a damn clue about when or where this courier is supposed to show up. None of these humans had an answer either. Once the scarlet corpses strewn across the floor, I did manage to beat something useful out of the last one. Inside Scarlet Hold, they keep a schedule of all patrol routes. I want you to break into the hold and steal the schedule. Largest building in New Avalon, northeast of here.
Tomorrow is
Okay,
another
and
day.
Thessarian, what do you got for me? Breaking through the Scarlet Lines was an easy task. We suffered many casualties during the assault and lost one of our best death knights, Coltira Deathweaver. We lost Coltira? I don't know whether he's dead or alive, but I'll be damned if we don't search for him. Ah, right, okay, he's fine. Last saw him bound in irons and dragged away to the Scarlet Hold. Find Coltira. Alright, I was like, there's no way Coltira dies here. I've done quests for Coltira later. Also, we got another ring. Ooh, hello. This ring replaces this ring. Alright. We're slowly working our way up into better gear here. No, I don't care who you... Are you actually fighting me? Are you real right now? You actually want to fight me? Alright. Now, let's go break into this military base, look for a schedule of couriers, and bust out a prisoner. And it should be easy enough. In we go. Looking for the patrol schedule and our buddy Coltira. I'm assuming Coltira is going to be in the basement, which is like down here. Maybe not. No, Coltira is totally supposed to be down here, right? Is there a second basement? I don't think there is. No, there's definitely not. I think Coltira is just like on a timer, maybe. Yeah, there you are. Ah, and you're probably waiting for them. All right, I will be nice. Oh, are you not waiting for them?
Get on with it.
Are you waiting for them? You were down here before me. You go ahead. No? Alright, well.
I will listen.
Brothers in death.
For
You're
now.
foolish coming after me. I failed. I should have been left for dead. Now 2 of us might get killed. Death Knight of the Scourge. This flies in the face of the Dark Brotherhood's covenants. Thessarian, you blasted fool. Alarm's been sounded. The High Inquisitor and his acolytes will be here soon. I'm too badly injured to be of much use, but I'll do what I can to help. Slay the Inquisitor and his cronies. Tear off his head and return it with it to Thessarian. Vengeance will soothe his savage soul. One more thing, if you do manage to survive and make it back to Thessarian, tell him that they're executing prisoners at the chapel. Maybe he'll send you there to play the hero once more.
Well,
Damn the crusade, I think my ribs are broken and I might be bleeding internally. I need to get my rune blade and armor just a little more time. And I'm assuming we just need to defend you for a second.
I can't attack that target.
Oh my god, they are just melting. Come on, Coltira. Let's go.
make it quick.
How you doing?
We are done here.
Don't fall out of the anti-magic field. They'll tear you apart without its protection. Oh, so I'm supposed to stay in here. Gotcha. Can't keep this barrier up much longer. Where is that coward?
I need a target.
Oh, I see. So they just cast like Holy Smite on like a chain cast. That would be very bad. Yeah, okay. We're fine. High Inquisitor comes, be ready. Don't let him draw you out of the protected bounds of the field. Kill him and take his head. There we go. actually a reasonably fun fight. There we go. Death of the High Inquisitor of New Avalon will not go unnoticed. Need to get out of here at once. Go before more of them show up. I'll be fine on my own. I'll draw their fire. You make your escape behind me. Okay. I do still need to go get the, like, patrol schedule, which I'm going to guess is going to be upstairs. Assuming this is laid out like a normal, like, castle in Warcraft. There's going to be the little upstairs room with the tables on it, and I'm guessing it's going to be up there. Through here? Yes. And then... totally, this'll be it. Scarlet Commander Roderick. What a guy. Alright, and here's my patrol routes. I think that's everything. We can head on back. We'll just hop down over the balcony. Fine. And skill and defense is up. How are we looking on skulls? We've got 7 of them. I don't think I'm getting any more of those potions. Maybe we'll get one more. Who knows? I feel like we're getting through what I remember of the Death Knight starting area reasonably well. Like, I think we're like a little over halfway done with the Death Knight starting area. Also, what level am I? 57. That means I've gained another skill point at some point. Ah. Kill you. Yeah, grab your skull. Come on, let's go. Thessarian.
Need something.
1 head. Feed this monster's head to the ghouls. Gultira make it out. I'm certain he did. The walls can't hold him. Time for some payback. Cry for vengeance must be heard. Commander Plaguefist and a company of Death Knights are on their way to raise the Chapel of the Crimson Flame. If there are any Death Knights imprisoned at the chapel, Plaguefist will get them out. You can still catch up to them if you hurry. The chapel is due west of here.
Tomorrow is another day.
Okay. And Orbaz.
You need something?
These worthless Cretans have been busy. Northern patrol routes, southern patrol routes, western patrol routes, eastern patrol routes, but nothing about their couriers' routes. Wait a minute, what's this? Looks like a western patrol route coming out of western Plaguelands. This patrol will be through here today. We're going to need time to plan.
We are done here.
Okay, so we need to go report to Plaguefist at the Chapel of the Crimson Flame. We got some more here. Is there... I suppose there's a repair guy here, is there? Were they nice enough to give me a repair guy here? Probably not. That'd be a little ridiculous. Oh no. Am I stuck? Okay, we're good. Also, where does my Hearthstone take me? I didn't even look at that. Ebb and Hold, okay. Let's go see what's going on at the chapel. Over this way. Can I just like sneak around the back? Yeah, alright, we're good. Oh, I should probably stop by the chapel, or Ebenhold, come to think of it. We probably got a bunch of new abilities. Okay, is this where I'm supposed to be going? Here's Hand. Or is this Light's Hope? Am I at the right church? I feel like I'm not at the right church. Chapel of the Crimson Flame. This is totally like Light's Hope, isn't it? Hello? Yeah, I think I've gone to the wrong place. Alright, let's see. We're looking for a church. I feel like we saw this when we were doing our little, like, scouting mission with the eye. Where was it, though? There's the town hall. Yeah, I don't care about you. That's fine. There's the... Oh, is it literally this little tiny building right here? Oh, it was literally right next to me. I just ran, like, the complete opposite direction of where it needed to be. Alright, we're good. Yeah, it's this building on fire over here. This church that they're setting fire to. Leg Fist, what do you got for me? Only flesh and bone, no match for the Scourge. Didn't find any of our brothers, did stumble upon something special. What we got here, tore this place apart and headed toward the prison house. We weren't expecting what we find in there, Blackwater. Seems the Crusade's been real busy. That whole thing is full of Argent Dawn prisoners. Most of them were already dead by the time we arrived, but a few were still breathing. I was about to go in and execute the rest of them. But I think you should have the honors. In particular, there's a real feisty Draenei in there. I think you'll take great pleasure in executing. Ah, this is fun. Alright. So, if we head in, there's all these different prisoners here, and there's one for each race. We've got human, we got undead, orc, dwarf, blood elf, Draenei, and yes, this guy recognized me. I recognize those face tentacles anywhere. What have they done to you? You don't remember me, do you? Blasted Scourge, they tried to drain you of everything that made you a righteous force of reckoning, every last ounce of good, everything that made you a Draenei. Think back, try and remember the proud mountains of Argus where you were born, remember the splendor of life, brother, you were a champion of the Draenei once, this isn't you. Listen to me, you must fight against the Lich King's control, he's a monster that wants to see this world, our world, in ruin. Don't let him use you to accomplish his goals. You were once a hero and you can be again. Fight, damn you, fight his control. What's going on in there? What's taking so long? There's no more time for me, I'm done for. Finish me off, do it or they'll kill us both. Remember, Argus, don't let that happen to this world. Put me out of my misery. Alright. Down he goes. So Argus is the original Draenei homeworld. You actually get to see that in Legion. But yeah, no matter who you are, you find a friend of yours from your previous life. Let's see what we got.
Our masters will be
Felt
done.
good, didn't it? You're not one of them anymore. You're Scourge. You're one of us forever. Return to Thessarian at the Scarlet Tavern and let him know that Goltira's cry for vengeance has been answered. The Chapel of the Crimson Flame will be a pile of ashes in a matter of hours. You're one cold-blooded monster. I salute you, brother.
Ashes to ashes.
Alright, back over to Thessarian. Turn this in. Ooh, Deathgate.
What?
Signet of the Dark Brotherhood.
Another time. What?
Ambush at the Overlook. While you were burning churches and murdering vermin, I've been busy formulating a plan. Scarlet Courier is scheduled to pass by the Scarlet Overlook within the hour. The roads by the Overlook are wide open and swarming with Crusaders. Use this makeshift cover to hide at the Overlook and wait for the Scarlet Courier to pass. When he's close enough, strike with all your fury, cut him down, and take his belongings, including his clothes. Overlook is 200 paces east of here. Also need to check my talents, because I think we've got another talent point to spend.
Our masters will be
Yes,
done.
we do. Drop. Oh, I have 28 talents to spend. Okay, hold up. Let's get this going. I'm following like a build guide here to make sure that I'm getting this like reasonably right. And I've got 5 more to spend on this row. Perfect. And did any of these give me new abilities? We'll take a look in just a second here. Okay, blood. I've got all of these assigned except Rune Tap. Converts one blood rune into 10% of your maximum health. Ah, so basically a heal. Got it. Frost Presence, Icy Touch. That's assigned, that's assigned. Good. Unholy. Death Grip, Plague Strike, Raise Dead. Alright, that's all good. How much does it cost to raise dead? Really? It's just on a cooldown. Interesting. Okay, maybe I should use that a little bit more often. And what's this? Is this a trinket? Yeah. What are my trinkets currently? Equip your increased parry rating. Oh! So I could replace my PvP trinket with this. Yeah, that's probably worthwhile. Although I might hang on to this. Insignia of the Scourge is useful if you're doing PvP. But right now I'm not doing PvP, so I think we'll probably keep that stuffed in the box for now. Where am I supposed to go? Is it here? Scarlet Overlook. I think that's this little bit right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we hide ourselves behind this lovely tree. What a strange tree I must investigate. This isn't a tree at all. No, it isn't, friend. All my plagues applied. What do the purple runes mean? That's interesting.
I need to target something first.
Why do I have purple runes now? It must be one of my talents. Let's take a look at what we've all gathered here. Whenever you kill an enemy, generate 10 runic power. Yes, increase your attack power by 5 for every armor value you have. That's quite good. Ooh, maybe we should start using that frost form actually, because that does improve my armor rating. Increased damage with two-handed melee weapons. Yep. Increased chance to critically hit with weapons and abilities by 5%. Whenever you hit with Death Strike or Obliterate, 100% chance that the Frost and Unholy runes will become Death runes when they activate. Death runes count as whatever. Ah, okay, I see. So I have a chance to convert whenever I strike with Death Strike or Obliterate. Where is Death Strike? Which one is that? That's my self-healy one. Got it. It will convert the Frost or Unholy runes that were used into Death runes, which can be used as anything. Which is how the modern Death Knight works. All of your runes are Death runes on a modern Death Knight. There's no longer like Blood, Frost, and Unholy. You just have Death runes, which are like a generalized rune. Got it. So I can temporarily create that. Good, good. We need to get back over to Orbaz. Also, what else do we get here? Whenever you heals you for 6% of your health whenever you kill a target that yields experience. Well, that's real fucking good. Increase the damage of Blood Strike and Heart Strike. Oh. Sir, I'm reading what my abilities do. And then what is this? Increase your total strength by 4, stamina by 4. Alright. We could switch over to Frost Presence, which increases my armor by a lot, which apparently increases my attack rating? Hold up. Where's my attack rating? Or specifically, let's look at this again. What does this actually do? This. No. This increases your attack power. So 1091. Okay, we're currently at 1091. Okay, wait, hold up. Get inside here. Let's compare something. Currently at 1091, if I flip over to this, I am at 1024. So average damage of about 410 or so on that. Or about 435 on that. What are the other advantages of this? I gain slightly more healing. Ah, this gives me self-heal 4% of all non-periodic damage. Ah. Okay. I feel like this is still better. Yeah, still stick with the blood presence. That's still going to be better. We're not quite as durable, but we will have plenty of healing. Armies of Hearthblend and Tearsfall being marching into a massacre. Second part of the plan, you're going to deliver this message right into the hands of General Bendis. That's what the clothes are for. The message must reach Bendis. We do not want to draw their suspicion. We continue with the assumption that everything is going as they planned. What's going on down there? Bendis is at King's Harbor, south of the Scarlet Overlord. Drop off the message and get as much information as you can. Is everybody okay down the stairs? Are y'all good? Oh, right. I'm disguised as a Scarlet Preacher right now, so I can't, or a Scarlet Mercenary, so I can't actually, attack those people. Fair enough. So we need to go report and turn in this stuff. They won't notice the giant, you know, Death Knight sword strapped to my back, I'm sure. Also, I should really pop back up to Asherus at some point here and, like, check for new abilities. Also, real quick, I want one more of this, and then we move on down here for the next bits. What's this final one? Blood Gorge. When you're above 75% health, deal 25% more damage. In addition, your attacks ignore 25% of your armor at all times. What is it? Summon a second rune. Oh, dancing rune weapon. That's super fun. All right. South of Scarlet Overlook. Oh, it actually disguises my horse too. Look at that. So this should be General Bendis. We'll give him his message, his courier message. Boop. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. He's not on the boat at all. He's over here. General Bendis, what do you got? Listen well, courier. Scarlet lands are lost. New Avalon and Havenshire are overrun. The Spectre of Death looms ahead and threatens to overtake us at any moment. Turn your armies around and prepare your ships for travel to the frozen wastes. When next we meet, it will be in Northrend. Give this to Galvar. It will explain everything. The Scarlet Crusade is no more. Long live the Scarlet Onslaught. Okay. They're taking it on the offensive. They're planning to rally the Scarlet Crusade and go on the offensive up to Northrend. Is Northrend on the map yet? Let's actually take a look. It is! Wow. So in 3 weeks, I think it is? A little over 3 weeks? This opens up. 4 weeks? 3 weeks. Something like that. 3 or 4 weeks, this all opens up, and we get to head on off to Northrend. You can see Dalaran there floating in the distance. We've got Borean Tundra, Howling Fjord. I think we're going to be going Howling Fjord on this guy. I think I'm actually going to take my Hunter through Borean Tundra. I actually don't really enjoy Borean Tundra that much usually, but Howling Fjord we're going through, and then Grizzly Hills. I cannot wait to get here. It's like one of my favorite zones in all of Warcraft history, and the music is phenomenal. Ah, it's so cool. I didn't realize this was already going to be on the map. And Wintergrasp. We get to do the PvP Wintergrasp zone. That's going to be super fun. Excellent. Let's head up this way. Boy. Get me up. Nope. Alright. Guess not. I have to see if there's like a collector's edition of Wrath Classic available. I haven't actually, if it's available, I'll buy it. I haven't actually looked to see if there is one yet, because I'm sure it comes with some kind of goodies. They did like a collector's edition for TBC, and it came with like a mount and some other stuff. Orbaz.
Make it quick.
What rubbish. This is the Crimson Dawn. They sail to their death. Let's turn our focus to the encroaching armies. Let's prepare for the encroaching armies. Take what you discovered to High Lord Mograine at once. I will open a portal directly to Ashra's. Step inside and I will transport you. Give him the journal as well. Perhaps he'll find it useful.
Leave me be.
He's going to open a portal for me. Make haste. Use the portal. Alright. As long as we're here, we're going to real quick just go ahead and get some training in as long as we've stopped by. Yes, Amaltazad, you go ahead and train me. Blood Boil. Ooh, I love this. This is another good one. Boils the blood of all enemies within 10 yards, dealing damage and deal additional damage to added targets inflicted with blood plague or frost fever. What does it cost? 1 blood rune. So apply both of these for like the group rotation. What you're going to want to do is apply both of these, then apply pestilence to spread it to everybody, then blood boil to hit everybody, and then you can self-heal with this and just kind of keep it going. Chains of ice shackles the target with frozen chains, reduce their movement, and inflict them with frost fever. Target regains 10% of their movement each second. More useful for PvP, but still, you know, handy to have. Apparently, there's nothing else just yet. When do I get the rest of these? Level 60, sure. 60, you got it. $59. What are we? Level 58? Excellent. Head on down to Mr. Mograine.
Ours is not a question. Only to
Become an
act.
instrument of doom, Death Knight. We will ravage them, the approaching armies, and raise their dead as our own. Traps have been sprung. The armies of Hearthglen and Tears Fall have arrived just in time to see their enclave in flames. If they turn back now, they fight with us with their backs turned. They have only one option, which has only one outcome: apocalypse. As we speak, they prepare to make their final stand. The Lich King awaits your return. He stands watch below us at Death's Breach. Seek out the Lich King at Death's Breach. Alright. Oh, and he's also wearing the Corrupted Ashbringer there. This is a paladin weapon that was corrupted by the Scourge. You can get this in retail, and you can actually get a custom skin to turn it into the Corrupted Ashbringer. This was, I think, in Classic. There was like a big convoluted quest chain. If you were a paladin, you could do a whole quest chain where you could restore this weapon and get it as a personal weapon, like a legendary weapon. What do we have here? How's my... Okay, I still need my helmet. I have every piece of my gear upgraded except my helmet. Also, let's pop upstairs real quick. The Lich King's still up here? No, he's downstairs now. Alright. Where is everybody? Oh, they've like emptied the whole place out. Wow. Go ahead and sell all the extra junk. Sell all of this. Looks good. How's my rune forging looking? Is there any more interesting runes? Razor Ice, Spell Breaking, Spell Shattering. 2% extra weapons. I feel like I like this Cinder whatever. I'll look into what's like optimal later, but I think in my brain I like how this works. Maybe Razor Ace is better. I don't know. Death Knight Champions. Alright, head on down. How are we doing on gold? We're up to 25 gold. Alright. Go check in with Arthas, see how he's doing. They built him a nice little pedestal.
Your will is not your own.
You've served me well. The mark of the Scourge has been burned into these scarlet lands. You've reaped death and destruction as far as the eye can see, and delivered to me the last of the scarlet armies.
The light has abandoned you.
Hello? Points to the ruins of Havenshire and the burning city of New Avalon. It's time to finish what you started. You slaughtered legions beyond number, and still your dark heart craves more. Your hunger knows no end. Must come an end to all things, Death Knight. The Scarlet Armies make their final stand against us. For them, there is no escape, no choice. And for this reason, they will fight with the ferocity you have yet to witness. Use this horn to call forth one of my worms, climb upon its back, and command it into battle, where you will end the Scarlet Crusade.
Slay all who oppose us.
Alright, let's do it. I need to kill 150 soldiers and 10 ballista, and we get a lovely Devour a Scarlet Crusader to refill the mana.
Bow before your king.
Avoid javelins by moving out of their line of fire. So I need to fly in and Frost Breath all of these things to death. Watch out for javelins. Good. I think we can mostly just kind of circle strafe around these. Yeah, alright, that's all done. Turn to the field of battle or you'll be dropped. No, I'm not planning on... not retreating, I'm just strafing, it's fine. Hit all of these. Very good. If we get low on mana, we can go eat somebody to get my mana back. Alright, one more ballista and then just a bunch of dudes. Easy. Okay, so that's the ballistas all down. Now I just need to kill enough people. Devour Scarlet Crusaders to restore my energy. Sure. Go grab a guy. Eat him. There's all these players running around here. Oh my god. This is a bad time to be a Scarlet Crusader. Honestly, like, even in modern WoW, this is one of the better, like, actual flying combat quests in the game. Like, they got everything kind of right for this. Like, you actually feel like you're in control and have good aiming, and they've done a lot of, like, flying quests since this, and none of them have been as good. It always feels really janky. This one just kind of worked. I still need like 10 more. Make that like 3 more. Oh, I'm out of mana. Hold up. Eat this guy real quick. There we go. Oh wait, I need one more? Really? There we go. Everybody's done. Can I just return? No, I don't want to leave the vehicle. Return to the Lich King. Off we go. Hello. Can I kill these guys? No. Okay. I didn't think you could kill these guys. Can I eat them? Hold up. Eat them. Eat them. No, okay, there's no eating them. Do I just like hop off? Yes. All right. Lich King, what do you got for me?
All life
Place this helm
must
upon your head to
end.
complete your terrifying visage. Any that dare look upon your dark countenance will know that death comes. Let none stand so boldly against your king so as to face your merciless wrath. There remains only one final task. Looks west, Lights Hope Chapel. Scarlet Enclave is no more. What remains of the crusade will be dealt with in Northrend. We now
There
turn
is
our efforts
no
to Lights
light,
Hope Chapel.
only
No longer will this
darkness.
affront to your master be allowed to exist. I've issued my final command. Scourge Commander Thalanor awaits your arrival at the edge of Brauman Mill. Go northwest through the cave into the noxious glade and take the path leading out of the glade to the mill. Do not fail me.
You
Alright,
know.
this is the final quest. We've got here this little gauge up the top. Forces of the Light remaining 300. Forces of the Scourge remaining 1,000. And we need to go northwest through the cave and on our way. Also, apparently... No, not that. Apparently I've got like a whole pile of new talent points I need to spend. Because they just keep throwing more talent points at me. What does this one do? Increase attack power, party and raid. Cool. I want... Induce a friendly unit into a killing frenzy for 30 seconds. Target is enraged, increases their physical damage, but causes them to lose health. Sure.
Before your king.
Requires 35 points in blood talents. Well, according to my little guide, I should have that, but I guess I don't. What am I missing here? 5. Check. 5. 1. I'm 1 talent point short somewhere. What am I missing? It's odd. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 13, 14, 17, 23,
Feast, my
26,
children.
29,
Feast
32,
upon the flesh of the
34,
living.
35. Yeah, okay, I'm missing 1 talent point somewhere. What am I missing? Three here. 1, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Everything here is maxed out, right? Yes. Then 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 2 here, 1 here.
Where is your light now?
Is this just not
Crusaders?
calculating right? Okay, so 7, 8, 13, 14, 17, 22, 25, 28. Oh, we are 1 off. Oh, that's frustrating. The little talent calculator they gave me is 1 point off. We could put... Okay. Let's go to the very end. Do we ever put any more points in anywhere there? No. According to this, we don't. Which is odd.
There is no light, only darkness.
Why am I not able to do this? Okay, take a look at my talents. Butchery. 3 points into Blade Barrier. 2 points into... 2 points into this. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say, like, the little guide they had was wrong. There's supposed to be 2 points into this. Alright, and then... Now that we've got 2 points into that, now we can go down the rest of this. Alright, so 2 into here, 1 into here, 1 into here. You want me to spend 40 points?
Soon you will belong to the Scourge.
I'm so confused. How can I spend enough points here? Heart Strike. Death Rune Mastery. Sudden Doom. Bloodworms. Spell Deflection. How does this... Okay, I need 2 more points in something. Scent of Blood, Subversion, Improved Rune Tap. Yeah, 1 point into this. Okay, we're just going to go by the written guide, because the written guide has it right. 2 points into that, 3 points into Bladed Armor. Then 1 point into Rune Tap, 2 points into Bladed Armor, get up to 5. Sure. 2 points into Dark Conviction.
Survivors.
Then Vendetta. Where the hell is Vendetta? 3 points into Vendetta. Got it. 3 points into Vendetta. Alright. 2 points into Improved Rune Tap. Okay. So they're going to have me max that eventually. Alright, so their guide is different in different places. Sure. 2 points into Improved Room Tap, 3 points into Bloody Strikes. Where the hell is Bloody Strikes? Three points into that, sure. 3 points into Veteran of the Third War.
The light has abandoned you.
2 points into Abomination's Might. Yeah. 1 point to improve Rune Tap, so this would be the 3rd point. 1 point in Dark Conviction, got it. 1 point in Unholy Frenzy. Yeah, got it. 2 points in Dark Conviction, that maxes that out, that's where we're at. 2 points in Blade Barrier, max that out, got it. 1 point in Vampiric Blood, got that. 2 points into Improved Death Strike, got that. 2 points into Death Rune Mastery. Where the hell is Death Rune Mastery? Ah, right here. Got it. 1 point into Heart Strike.
Come to me, Crusaders. I
3
will
points into
remake
Might of
you.
Mograine. Okay, so we're gonna Might of Mograine, and then 5 points into Blood Gorged is our finale. I was gonna say, like, their guide doesn't actually match up to what you can physically do, because you have requirements. Alright, that's fine. Oh, the battle has begun. I hope that's not gonna be a problem. Also, I got Heart Strike, which is super useful. Let's get that assigned to something. Heart Strike. Instantly strike the target and his nearest ally, causing weapon damage plus 240%. Yep. Each target takes 10% additional damage for each of your diseases active on the target. Where do we want to put this? We'll put this... Oh, we didn't assign all of our new abilities, too. Bum, 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 bum. Chains of Ice will go here. Blood Boil, Pestilence. Blood Boil goes here. Heart Strike is gonna go here. They've changed the way this all works. Interesting. Make sure everything's assigned. Is everything assigned? Yes. Good. That's a passive. Chains of Ice is assigned. Frost Presence is a thing. Sure. Blood Strikes assigned. All this is assigned. Vampiric Blood temporarily grant 15% max health. Increase the amount of health generated through spells and effects. Yep, that's super useful. Get that onto there. Alright. Now then. Am I able to join in on this round of this battle, or do I have to wait for it to reset? We'll find out. So the way this works is there's going to be like a big fight that we need to take part in. And that's what these numbers up here are, is there's a big fight going on between the Scourge forces and the forces of Lights Out Chapel. And if I'm unlucky, I will need to wait until the next round to join a fresh Battle of Lights Out Chapel. Yeah, we might be alright. We'll see. Argent Dawn stands defiantly against us at Lights Out Chapel. They oppose the Scourge, and for that reason alone they must be destroyed. Mighty armies of the Lich King stand at the ready, and the final battle for the Plague Lands approaches. Today we ascend into the immortal realm of Scourge heroes. When you're ready for battle, report to High Lord Darian Mograine. It's the High Lord who will issue the final march orders and command our armies at Lights Out Chapel, defeat the forces of the Argent Dawn, and uncover the Light of Dawn.
We will have our
Okay.
revenge.
Curious if we're going to be able to participate in this or not. Or if it's going to, because it's already underway, if we're going to have to wait for the next round.
Bring them before the chapel.
It does somewhat look like we're going to need to wait for the next round. Because that's Mograine up there, and he is definitely not available for Questin at the moment. Mograine kneels in
Stand
defeat
down,
before
Death
forging.
Knights. We have lost. Like this place. No hope.
We missed the battle, but we might actually still complete this
Have
quest.
you learned nothing, boy? You have become all that your father fought against. Like that coward Arthas, you allowed yourself to be consumed by the darkness, the hate, feeding upon the misery of those you tortured and killed.
Who's all up here? Rain,
Your master knows what lies beneath the
Elgnor
chapel.
Dawnbringer,
It is why he dares not show his
Tysaurus,
face.
Corfax,
He
Nicholas
sent you and your
Einhardt.
Death Knights to meet their doom, Darian. What you are feeling right now is the anguish of 1,000 lost souls. Souls that you and your master brought here. The light will tear you apart, Darian.
Save your breath, old man. It might be the last you ever draw.
My son,
Father!
my dear, beautiful boy.
Ah! What is...
Father, you have returned. You've been gone a long time, Father. I thought...
Nothing could have kept me away from you, darling. Not from my home and family.
Father, I wish to join you in the war against the undead. I want to fight. I can sit idle no longer.
Darian Mograine, you are barely of age to hold a sword, let alone battle the undead hordes of Lordaeron. I could not bear losing you. Even the thought.
If I die, Father, I would rather it be on my feet, standing in defiance against the undead legions. If I die, let me die with you.
My son, there will come a day when you will command the Ashbringer, and with it, mete out justice across this land. I have no doubt that when that day finally comes, you will bring pride to our people, and that Lordaeron will be a better place because of you. But, my son, that day is not today. Do not forget.
Touching. He is mine now.
betrayed me. You betrayed us all, monster! Face the might of Mograine!
Pathetic.
You're a damned monster, Arthas.
You are right, Fordring. I did send them in to die. Their lives are meaningless. But yours... How simple it was to draw the great Tyrion Fordring out of hiding. You've left yourself exposed, Paladin. Nothing will save you.
That day is not today. Tyrion!
Arthas!
What is this? Impossible. This is not over. When next we meet, it won't be on holy ground, Paladin.
Rise, Darian, and listen. We have all been witness to a terrible tragedy. The blood of good men has been shed upon this soil. Honorable knights, slain defending their lives, our lives. And while such things can never be forgotten, we must remain vigilant in our cause. The Lich King must answer for what he has done, and must not be allowed to cause further destruction in our world. I make a promise to you now, brothers and sisters. The Lich King will be defeated. On this day, I call for a union. The Argent Dawn and the Order of the Silver Hand will come together as one. We will succeed where so many before us have failed. We will take the fight to Arthas, and we will tear down the walls of Icecrown. The Argent Crusade comes for you, Arthas!
So too do the Knights of the Ebon Blade. Although our kind has no place in your world, we will fight to bring an end to the Lich King. This I vow.
Okay. Well, apparently we're defecting.
The life we had before.
The
was
atonement for us,
meaningless.
Blackwater, we're forever damned to walk the earth as monsters. While the Lich King may have loosened his grip on us, the specters of our past will forever haunt our memories. We must make amends the only way we know how, death. I ask you to join me in Ashurst as a Knight of the Ebon Blade. Together we will destroy the Lich King and end the Scourge. Alright, we gain Deathgate, we get our new sword. Oh, I have to pick which sword I want. Ooh. What are the differences? Increased critical strike, increased hit rating. Ah, one of them gives more stamina and one of them gives more strength. I've got plenty of healing, so I feel like we maybe go with the strength. Which one looks cooler? Okay, that one looks real dumb. Yeah, no, the great sword's better. Okay. Haze has been lifted. I can see as clearly now as the day that I plunged the Ashbringer into my own heart to free my father's cursed soul. My last memory as a free man. Let's take back Ashurst from the scourge of our orders to survive in this new world. I've taught you how to call forth a Deathgate. The Deathgate will return you to Ashurst when you call upon it. Use it now and meet me at Ashurst. The first battle of the Knights of the Ebon Blade is underway. Death to the Scourge. Use your death gate to return to Asherus. Report to Hylo and Mograine once you arrive. Go ahead and... Is that just under General? Where the hell does that live? It's apparently under Unholy. Summon our death gate and return to Asherus. Oh, there's a new loading screen. And hello. This is...
What happened
Taking back Asherus, Lich King has returned to Northrend, wounded by the Ashbringer, but the second floor still holds the last of his armies. All of command has been secured, but the Lich King has left his full present in the heart of Asherus. The Stitch, Terror, Patchwork, and a horde of abominations have taken over the second floor. Use the teleporter to gain access and destroy the Scourge forces that remain. Do not engage Patchwork alone. Fight with other Death Knights. Go forth. And, okay, so all these folks here would be, that have the little, like, health bars above their name, would be Horde Death Knights. And we can't attack them currently because we are in Asherus. When you're in Asherus, you're all friends together. You can see there's an Alliance Death Knight there. This is predominantly a Horde server, so I'm imagining that it is going to be predominantly Horde Death Knights here. But that's fine. When we're here, we all work together. Don't attack Patchwork alone. Oh, hi. What am I supposed to be doing? We just need to kill a bunch of stuff. Alright, sure, why not? I'm imagining I might have a bit of trouble with Patchwork himself, because I'm going to need to make sure an Alliance party member gets the first hit on him. Yeah. Right. Patchwork spawns in the middle. I guess we'll just kind of have to wait. Alright, I need one more regular Scourge. So we just hang out down here in the pit. Oh, apparently that counted. Just because I was nearby and I had a hit on them, even though I don't get the credit for the XP, it did count as a kill. Perfect. They thought of that. So now, we go talk to Mograine. Let him know the battle's done. The remaining Scourge will be done with in short order and rebuilding process will begin. I have but one last task for you. I require training. Yeah, let's get my training taken care of. Heart Strike, Strangulate, silencing them for 5 seconds. This is super useful. Anything else? Nope. Let's actually check if my abilities, did they upgrade automatically? They did indeed. Very cool. But I do need to put Strangulate somewhere. Strangulate lives somewhere in my menus. Strangulate, there you go. Put you there. King's Walk. Now and forever will be a Death Knight of the Ebon Blade, but know this, you were once a hero of the Alliance. Order must establish allies for itself if it's to survive. You must represent the Knights of the Ebon Blade to the Alliance. On the platform southeast of me is a portal to Stormwind. Take this letter, given to me on your behalf by Lord Fordring, and deliver it to King Varian Rin. Use the portal. Okay. So we're off to Stormwind to go let them know we're joining up. I can see everybody listed in orange here. So hostile, but shouldn't automatically attack. And I need to... Yes. Looks like we're having ourselves an execution. Spadon, nobody likes you. Throws a rotten banana and an apple at me. Scent is a mix between ghoul foot and a pig rump. You smell pretty bad. I imagine there's basically just a never-ending parade of Death Knights walking through Stormwind today. And Orgrimmar. Because everybody's final quest as a Death Knight is to do this little walk through the capital city where you're getting, like, spat on. Oh, I suppose I could actually make this a little faster. Certainly use my mount. And I imagine with this being the first day that you can make them, there's just been sort of a parade of Death Knights wandering through the city all day. If we get up to the castle... Oh, so this is still the old version of the castle, huh? No kidding. Alright.
Stormwind honors your service to
For
the
King's
Alliance.
Walk, you have mere moments to live. Stares into the distance. Indeed, old friend, blood and honor. Were it not for this letter from Tyrion, you would be a stain upon my floor. Only an endorsement from one of our greatest paladins to ever live could have ensured your survival. We will work together against the Scourge, against the Lich King. Too long have I been gone, fighting my way across Azeroth to rediscover my past and reclaim my throne. With all the challenges I've tested the Alliance in my absence, it warms my heart to see heroes such as yourself defending our coalition. And yeah. Welcome these former heroes of the Alliance and treat them with the respect you give to any ally of Stormwind. Glory to the Alliance. I love Varian's sword. Such a cool looking sword he's got. Can
The line of Stormwind's kings has been restored.
So neat. And we got little baby Anduin over here. Oh my god, he's down to 102 health. They just immediately devoted his health. He was significantly stronger back in the day.
Warm wishes to you.
Travel to Darkshire, low-level quests.
My open hand will reward
First and the
my
last, what is
friends.
this? The Thanos
let
Maris
my
was the first and last of the human
enemies
ranger
beware.
lords, a disciple of Sylvanas Windrunner, now the Banshee Queen of the Forsaken. We thought that Nathanos had been killed in action in the defense of Lordaeron 5 years ago, although his corpse was never recovered. It was assumed he did not make it out of the Eastern Plague Lands. Matthias Shaw has been investigating the disappearance and may have some new information. Report to him at once. Resides in Old Town at the barracks. I
Our struggles
don't
are
know what this
far
quest
from over.
is. I guess we'll pick this up, because yeah, now we're kind of done with the Death Knight starting area. At this point on, you kind of just go do your own thing. And we can actually equip our new sword, and as long as we're there, teleport ourselves back to Asherus to get a new rune forge on it. There we go. And then up top for the rune forge. Yeah, it's just like all Horde all the time. Let's put... Yeah, I still like Cinder Glacier. I think Cinder Glacier seems like a reasonable idea. And I believe we can just... Actually, I guess I'll just teleport back to Stormwind in the portal. Oh, what the hell is this? Weird. Oh, we got a flight path up here. What the hell? Can you take me anywhere? I could fly to Stormwind. 32 silver.
Make it quick.
For 950 gold, we could get one of those mounts that he's on, the like skeletal.
Is another day.
Pardon me, the skeletal flying mounts. Where is my portal to Stormwind? Up we go. Is it up here? Oh, does it not exist anymore? Okay. That's fine. We'll just Deathgate back. Because if you Deathgate from Asher's, it'll just take you back to wherever you were when you first used Deathgate. Away we go. Wait. Ah, crap. Do I have to fucking fly back? No. That's fine. It's supposed to take me back, isn't it? Oh, maybe they changed that later. Alright, well, back to Stormwind. Because, yeah, now that we're finished with that, we're what, level 60? Oh, I still have 6 talent points to spend. Good lord. Alright. 6 talent points. We've done 3 points in Might of Mograine. Then we need 1 last point in Death Rune, then 5 points in Blood Gorged. Okay, so now that's everything we get from our, like, starting area. And this point on, we would just go up. Point 60 is going to go into Dancing Rune Weapon. And from that point on, you just kind of... I think it's down Frost next. You do a bunch of stuff down the Frost tree. Yeah, 20 more points into Frost. So from the rest of this point, we'll be putting the remainder of our points into a handful of the basics from the Frost tree, just getting like Endless Winter and Icy Talons, improved Ice Touch, General Toughness, and Black Ice. Increase Frost and Shadow damage by 2%. Speed by 10% by the time you're done. Yeah, increase armor value of all items. That's pretty darn good. Icy Touch does additional damage. Frost Fever reduces melee and range attack speed. That's pretty darn good. We're going to be using plenty of that. Leech Heat from victims. Their melee attack speed is reduced. Yours increased by 4%, which is pretty darn good. And what is this one here? Strength is increased by 2%. Sure. Cost of your Mind Freeze reduces to 10 runic power. Mind Freeze is your interrupt, so that is pretty darn useful. Yeah. That's going to be pretty much the final build we're going for on this character. We're currently on our way back. Ooh. What is this? It's going to be a slow flight back to Stormwind. What are you down there? Dragon bodyguards? What the hell is this? Oh, is this one of the, like, Emerald Dream Dragons? Probably. And I see we have another person that is making their way back to, I'm assuming, Stormwind very slowly. Although maybe they're flying down... Because the other option for where we could go right now is to head down to Blasted Lands and just head into Outland. Because we're at level 59, so we could definitely, like, head into, like, Hellfire Peninsula and just start working our way through Outland right now and, you know, leveling through Burning Crusade content, because they give you a bit of a weird spot where you, like, you finish the Death Knight start zone. Wrath of the Lich King is, you know, not out for a little bit, so I guess that gives me, that's a reason for me to do this. But if you start a Death Knight, like, after Wrath is out, you don't just go on to Wrath content, because you can't get up here until you're, like, level 68 or 70. So for right now, we're just going to be stuck, like, going off to Outland and leveling through Outland. Which doesn't really make a lot of sense timeline-wise. Like, there's not a reason for Death Knights to be here. But it's fine. I think I'm going to call this a part for now, just wrap this up. I'm definitely going to be leveling my Death Knight more today, and streaming more of this at some point, because I'm going to try to get this guy up to level at least 68 or 70 by the time... Wrath comes out, which is the 26th, I believe, of September. So I want to make sure I am putting in enough time on this character to have him ready to go when that releases officially, so that I can get off into Northrend and start questing in Northrend. But for now, we are going to call that a part. Thank you all for joining, and I will catch you around.